Well, we're finally here. Um, my first podcast. I can't believe it's finally I finally did it. I at some point I was like, I just gotta just stop what I'm doing and just do it. Just I have the lights, I had the camera, I uh, I got these earphones, I got the mic, I had everything. So I was like, I'm just gonna start my first podcast and let's see how it goes. So, if you don't know me, my name is Justin Gamboa. I am from Texas. I live in Austin, Texas right now. I'm originally from Laredo, Texas, but I moved here to Austin, and well, this is my podcast. The name of this podcast is Bajo mi Techo, and that translates to English. Bajo mi techo is in Spanish, and in English it translates to under my roof. And the only reason I really chose that name for my podcast is because if you're Mexican or even everybody, like parents always say, like, oh, it's under my roof. If it's my roof, like my roof, my rules. When you live alone, you make your own rules and whatnot. So I chose Bajo mi techo because I'm always at my apartment. Like, my apartment is my home. I've had about 4 apartments living alone, and honestly, I try to make each one as homey as possible. Like, if you can't tell, it's very Mexican in here, very Mexican. Um, the last time I had this homegirl, she came over and then she's like, wow, I feel like I'm at my tia's house. As soon as she walked in, she was like, wow, I feel like I'm at my tia's house. And that was perfect. That's perfect for me. Like, my friends come over and we have movie nights here. We'll get drunk here. Like, we'll chill, make breakfast, lunch, dinner. Like, they stay over whenever they want. I don't even have to be here. Sometimes I'm in vacation and ellos se quedan. Like, they stay here. Because it's homey. It's a vibe. There's no negative energy over here. So that's why I chose, like, Bajo mi Techo. Because Bajo mi Techo, like, I'm going to treat this like my baby. Because I don't know. I've always wanted to do a podcast and just in my apartment, in my home, even better. Why not? So again, my name is Justin. I'm from Texas. Originally, I'm from Laredo, Texas. I graduated with a double major in political science and communications. I moved from Laredo, Texas to San Antonio when I was 21. And honestly, the story is I was a little drunk seas and I kind of did it out of a plot. I did it for the plot, chat. I did it for the plot. Um, I was drunk seas at 2 in the morning. I was at home. I was living with my dad. And then I kind of just started packing. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to move. I'm going to move to San Antonio. I moved to San Antonio. Super random. I told my dad at 8 in the morning. He wakes up around 7-ish. So I was already packing. Had already packed my truck and whatnot. My room. My entire room. And then I was like, hey, Dad, I'm moving to San Antonio. He didn't even flinch. She was like, all right, bet you could take the table. Same table I have right now. He said you could take the table. He disarmed that. I think he was getting ready. I was 21. I think he was getting ready for me to leave. Chat, I had just started driving too. Uh, I literally packed my truck. No job, no apartment, just vibes. All vibes. And ever since then, it's been all vibes. Trust, it hasn't always been according to a plan, but God got me since day one. He's had me, and every day I pray, and every day He has a plan for me. And right now, the plan is living one day at a time. Because honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing, no idea, and every day is a lesson. I moved to San Antonio without a job, without an apartment. I got an apartment, not the best apartment, chat. I got an apartment and it had roaches. It had roaches. Literally, I opened the door and I had like 20 roaches on the roof, like roaches running all over, and I had already signed the lease, chat. I had already signed the lease. And the best thing these people gave me was Raid. I think they gave me like 3 bottles of Raid, and I was like, oh my god! And I had all my stuff, chat. There was no going back. There was no going back. So I lived with it. I lived with it. That was my first apartment. You just gotta move, honestly, and I don't regret nothing. That's probably the best choice I've ever had. But just do your research wherever you move. Um, Ended up moving there to San Antonio. Ended up finally got a job as a residential treatment officer. Did that for 1 year. Made some good friends. My friend Okura. Shout out to my best friend Okura over in San Antonio. She's the best. Um, then from there, I did that for 1 year. And then I went to teaching. If you're trying to become a teacher, look, I got a thumbs up over here out of nowhere. Um, if you're trying to become a teacher, um, I recommend you go through Texas Teachers. If you have a bachelor's degree, just that's the easiest way, chat. Take your test and then yeah. What is it called? I became a teacher, became a fifth grade teacher. I love my students. I think even some of my students still follow me now on YouTube. I literally was the best time. I started teaching in COVID. I would teach them online, and their parents would even show up to like my online courses, and then finally they came into person, and we just had the best time. Honestly, I don't know. I would think I'm a cool teacher, but you know what I'm saying? Like if my students follow me, they'll comment. They'll comment. But I still talk to some of my students. They send me happy birthday or like, in Christmas, Merry Christmas or whatnot, or just check up on me. And I always made my classroom very homey also. Like the one thing I wanted to create, I didn't just want them to learn. I wanted them to leave with friendships, friendships that last a long time. And everybody knew that my classroom, it didn't matter where y'all came from. Like we were all sticking together and we were all friends. It didn't matter like, if you were smarter or like, you had better grades. No, like we all really like became one little classroom and one little family. And, even the parents knew that like I really love these kids. They were awesome. And I still check up on some of them. And their parents still text me or like try to add me here and there, and probably still watch my videos. But anyways, I did teaching, and then from there I taught that year, moved to teaching first grade, then second grade, did that for a few years, and then I decided to move to Austin. The only reason, let's be truthful, the only reason I moved to Austin was because of my ex, but Chad, that's another story. And probably that's not even a story that I'll talk about. That's all in the past. Moved here to Austin, got a job as an analyst for the government. Did that for about 2 years and got me experience, became the lead, and then from there went into contract management and still with the government, and that's where I'm at right now. I've met so many, honestly, I don't regret moving to Austin because I've met so many amazing people. Like all my friends are girls. Most of my friends are girls. Like 95% of my friends are all girls. And trust, like every single day, we have a group chat. It's called Tutors. If you don't know what Tutors is, check it out. Google it. It probably means something else, but it's a good thing. Trust, it's a good thing. Anyways, met the best people, and I've been here in Austin so far. So I don't know where life's going to take me, but right now, we're here. We're here at Bajo Techo podcast. And I'm excited. I'm definitely very excited. What I'll do on this podcast, what I want to do on this podcast is bring my friends in, and get to know them. I always say Austin is for networking. Austin is to learn. Go out. Like you live in the city where everybody comes. Like people actually pay to travel here, and I live here, Chad. I live here. So go out there and meet people. I want to invite my friends here and interview them because this is a big couch. This is a big couch. And I feel like more big bags fit on this couch. And I just want to talk with them, learn from them. I don't know everything. I don't know everything in this entire world. Yes, I'm smart and I know a few things, but I don't know everything. I don't know everyone. And that's the reason that I want to invite people to my podcast, learn from them, what they've experienced in life, and really just get to know them on a deeper level at Bajo Mi Techo, but under my household, where I make the rules, but actually there's no rules. You just got to be friendly here. Just got to be friendly and just love it. Anyways, they'll be here. I'll also be talking about like I'll have different segments. If y'all all want me to do something specifically, want someone to specifically come to my podcast, let me know. If you're from Austin, Texas, or you're close by around the area, or want to travel to Austin, let me know. I'm down to interview you. I'm down to get to know each other, and just have a good time. Or if y'all want me to answer any questions, put it on the comments, and I'll look at them, and we'll vibe. I'll get them in the next podcast. But essentially, that's what I want to do on this podcast. Really, just get to know different people on a different level. Yes, I know them already, but we all have our stories, and it's time to just go public. It's time to just go public about everything they know and everything they've been through. I have friends from all over. Like, I have friends that work as bartenders, up to, janitors, all the way up to, directors, judges, attorneys. I have all kinds of friends, chat, from the lowest to the highest. But you know what? The one thing that I did learn growing up is, treat everybody the same. Treat everybody with respect. And, that's how I've gotten so many friends. I love them, and I like to bring them all together at some point and just vibe. And I like making friends, and I like them connecting, and I like seeing them. One day I'll open up Insta and be like, what? I'll open it up and they'll be together, and I'll be like, oh yeah, fuck yeah. What the heck? That's dope. What? I don't get jealous. I don't know why some friends do get jealous, but not me. Could not be me. And I love that. So that's essentially what this podcast will be. My friends will come on here, or any of y'all will come on here, or just get different people and just interview them and just talk, just trying to live one day at a time. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm very, very excited about this podcast. This is my first one, so if audio's terrible, just letting you know, this is the second time I record this, because the first time was so bad. It was so bad, Jen. I want to cry. But I'm trying to fix the audio. I don't know. This is my first time doing this, but essentially, this time it should work. But yeah, this is a learning experience. Follow my page, share it, subscribe, Bajo mi Techo. I'm going to treat this again. This is going to be my baby. I'm really going to invest in this. And I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like I'm meant for so much more than what I'm doing right now. And I just need to invest my time where I want, and just do it. Actually, just do it. So this is one thing that I've really wanted to do for a while. And it's finally here. Let's see how it goes. I can't wait. Should have fun. It's a short podcast. It's a very, very short podcast. Just wanting to introduce my new baby, Bajo mi Techo. Subscribe, follow. And I forgot to show y'all. Mira nomás. I have one mic, another mic, acá tengo otro mic, and then I have more earphones over here, because like I said, I do want to bring more people onto this podcast. I don't know if 3 other people fit on this podcast, on this couch. They do fit onto the podcast. In esta casa, and under this roof, bajo mi techo, there's always space for friends, family, or anybody that needs it. I'll bring them on. And if hay mucho piso, there's a lot of floor in this house. I'll sit on the floor. My guests can come here on my couch. But there's always space here for everybody, so I'll make it work. Bajo mi casa. Bajo mi techo. I'm excited. What's to come. So hopefully I won't just be hugging these mics soon. I'll have friends here, family, people to network with. and it should be fun. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Like, subscribe, and share with your friends, your family, your teacher, your fish, your dog, everybody, your grandma, great grandma. I know she wants to watch, chat. I know she wants to watch. Share it, guys, and let's see what it brings. But thank you for watching, and let's see what Bajo mi Techo brings next time. See y'all. Adios.